Hi guys, I have a little bit of a different video to share with you today. Um, since we all are kind of probably struggling since we can't really do any Temu hauls unless you want to pay those crazy prices, I wanted to show how I find some deals on Amazon. I'm not affiliated. I don't have like affiliates or anything with Amazon. I just wanted to share as a crafter on a budget, how I find some things, and these things can change daily. So I'm going to show you, we're going to first just search die cuts. And this is best if you are, if you have Amazon Prime, but even if you don't, I think it's free shipping after $25 or something. And most of the time you don't have to wait as long. So I just put in die cuts in the search. And then over here on the side, I'm going to put, I like to click Prime. And then what I do is I'll go over to here and I will sort it from low to high. So this is going to show you some of the like deals that they have that are like the cheapest ones. They're not always going to be like great, and they are typically going to be off season. But like, look at this. This makes like a small 3D umbrella and it's on sale for $2.79. They only have 2 left in stock, so these deals can come and go pretty quickly, but like some of them will have reviews to tell you if they cut out very well. But I found some really great dies doing this deal here. Another way that I will search is, let's just go back like it's normal, and I will come over to the side. I'll still have all Prime checked, but then I'll come down here to where it says today's deals, and it will show you all the ones that are on like limited time deals. So you can come back, every couple of days and see what they have to offer for some good deals, but like not too bad of deals here. So that's one of the categories that I'll search. And I wrote down a little list of different things that I have looked for when I'm looking for deals, such as, let's see, scrapbook paper. So typically this would be like 6x6 paper pads that you're gonna find on the like really good deals. I've seen some pretty good ones. So again, I hit that all Prime. I'm going to come over here and go low to high. One thing to note though is sometimes when you do that low to high, some of the stuff disappears. Like if you look up here, it'll tell you like over 3,000 results. But if you go back to featured, it says 60,000 results. I don't know what they're filtering out, but you still find pretty decent stuff. Like here, that's a bad review. Let's not look at that. Like, look at this. We've got a little Halloween paper pack. Some cute patterns there. $2.99 for 24 pages. That is, pretty close to like the Temu prices. So I think that's a pretty good deal, and that would be something that I would pick up. Another idea, I just have this little paper here with ideas. So we have, sometimes I'll search ribbon. You can find some pretty good ribbon deals, charms, bows, beads, crepe paper, rhinestones. So we'll just look at one more of these. So let's go ahead and just search charms. And I'll show you. So again, I come to all Prime, sort low to high, and there's gonna be some like odd ones that maybe you won't get much use out of, but let's see here. You want to make sure that it's a good quantity, and if it has reviews, definitely see if they list why their review is the way it is. Like if they've listed it low, like see at first glance I'd be like, oh, that's cute, I like those, but you only get 5 for $2.99. That's not a good deal. So then we come down here, you get 20 of these little heart charms. That's not bad for $2.99. I was just looking earlier too. Like, look at this. You get 30 of these enamel charms, and look at how cute these little kitty cats are. For what is that? $3.09. We got these little kitty charms. I think that's a pretty good deal to get 30 charms for that price. Of course, it's not going to be as great as Temu, but honestly, I think that's still fairly affordable, and you definitely do lots of scrolling to find those deals. Or again, you could, there's a couple of options I also do here. So I could click on today's deals, and that'll show us all of the deals for today. Like, look at this, 100 pieces of animal. It looks like mostly, I think it's dogs, but 100 charms for $4.99. That's a good deal. 50 of these for $4.99. Like, you can find some really great things. Another thing you could do is show me things that are only up to $5. And it will give you all of those options. Like, well, for those of you who like horror, that looks like a decent deal. 16 of them. It kind of depends on what you think is a good deal. That might not be bad. It's probably about Hobby Lobby pricing. But yeah, if you just take a look around, there's so many things here. Like, look at this. These flower charms, 42 pieces for $4.99. And these deals, like I said, these change because they're limited time. So if you want to check every couple of days or once a week or something, to find some really great deals. Let's do one more because I feel like this is a good one to check out. So ribbon, you can always find really great deals. So I'm going to click on all Prime. I do look sometimes without the Prime option, but typically the shipping is just crazy on some of that stuff. But you're going to find your basic ones here. A lot of them are going to be fairly basic, but I have found some really great trims and ribbons. I've never bought any of the ribbons, but like, look at this. Here, the chiffon that we all like to use. Is that what this is? No, this is tulle. These are little tulle, rolls of tulle, but the price, $1.99. You get 3 rolls. They're 1.5 inches wide, and you need to look at how much you're gonna get. So this is 540 inches long. I don't know. Oh, 15 yards. So they have 5 yards on each roll, and you get 3 rolls. That's a really good deal, especially if you want to like send, you know, if you're doing a group swap. You could search chiffon ribbon. We'll just do that real quick. I'll show you because I found this great deal. Chiffon ribbon, all Prime, low to high, and you get something like this. 4 rolls for $2.10, and it's like all of the colors that we use. And they have stuff like this a lot. Or there's this like iridescent trim that's great for wrapping around, 10 yards, $2.49. Oh, that's, why did it take off the Prime? But there is ribbon like that. Like, see, you can get multiple colors. You just have to shop. Like, I have these in my cart. 48 yards. You get 6 rolls for $3. Like, you can't beat that, really. I don't think even Temu would do something that good, but you're getting all that same color. The one last thing before I go is, one thing too is searching something more specific. So if you're looking at just scrapbook, or let's say just like charms, if you do just search like ice cream charms, you're gonna narrow that search down a little more so that you can have it more, you know, to what you're specifically looking for rather than just shopping to shop. And even if you go with something that, if you look at the quantities, let's see, I was just looking at something here. Like, see, this 16 pieces, I don't think that's a good deal. So I personally would not spend money on that. But in the regular results, you can see I have it saved for later. We have these ice cream charms. You get 40 pieces for $8.99. And if you break that down, I think the math came out to about $0.25 per charm. So in the long haul, it's not too bad of a deal. So you just kind of have to decide what is a deal and what's not. But I just thought I would share how I've been able to find deals when I'm not shopping on Temu or Shein. Most of the time it's because they have the minimums, and Amazon I can get just one thing and I don't have to spend $15-$20 or whatever. Oh yeah, Amazon also does have this. This is called Amazon Haul. It's supposed to be like Temu, but you do have to spend $25, and I have not found much. I've never seen anything very good for crafting. It's still very new. It's in beta right now, but that is some ideas. Also, if you do not have Prime, you can, if you are on any kind of state assistance, such as food stamps or like Medicaid, or if you or your one of your children or somebody in your household has those, as far as I know, Amazon does offer like a discounted Prime rate if you're on that. So that's something you could look into as well if you are on a budget. So that is everything today. I hope this helps some of you, and until next time, happy crafting!